Hiya, Phil here, and I was asked the other day by my wife to make her a charm for a car, a nurse charm, something for her to hang from a mirror, and this is what I came up with. I had great fun making it, and I did run into some problems, so I made a video show you my problems and how I made this cute little nurse charm. Focus, focus. I'm making the nurse charm out of Fimo soft modelling clay. So let's start with the blue uniform. I don't know why, even though it was a hot day, my modelling clay was rock hard, and it took me absolutely ages to soften it. Eventually it got kind of soft, and I thought good enough to start. So I'll quickly make a couple of balls for the arms and a pear shape for the body. I've roughly got the body size that I want. Now to taper it a bit, give it a bit of a waist, and also make it look a little feminine by giving it a large chest. So I've got the body shape made. Now for the legs. Here I'm just making a sausage shape, and I'll fill it up so it just looks roughly right, and cut down to the required size. Next, the arms. Because I'm not doing the full length arms, I only want the shoulders. It's more the shoulders and upper arms. And a few more balls for the chest area. Let's make it very matronly.
Oh, matron.
So here, using my ball tool, I'm making a little dimple and then offering the legs into it. It'll make it easy to blend the legs in so they don't drop off. I've also made the legs a little thicker towards the ankle. Makes it look like they're wearing pants. So it's blending time. Let's blend the legs in. As I'm doing this, I'm realising that the modelling clay is starting to get lovely and soft now. In fact, maybe a little too soft. Got to be careful. Yeah, I'd lost the chest area. Let's build it back up again. My wife is well endowed, so let's model it on her a little. Make this nurse a proper matron.
Oh, matron.
And it's blending time again. Not exactly sure which tool to use for this. Trying all sorts. I've got these new silicone tipped ones. They give a lovely shiny smooth finish, but I've got to be very firm with them. And I actually think that my plastic ended ones gave easier results. Okay, shoulder time. Again, making a dimple with my ball end tool. This will make it easy to blend the shoulders in. Blending time, and now I'm having to be as quick as I can because my hands are really making this soft now. So let's try and make the best job I can. And there we go. Too soft, and I've lost the shape. I've squashed it up a bit. My nurse has lost a lovely waist now and is starting to become a hunchback. Ah well. Let's cut the excess off and try and keep it shape. I really should stop messing. But I don't. And I have to enlarge the chest area again. and then start smoothing out yet again. Let's do some flesh. Here I'm using the flesh coloured Fimo clay. Again, it's hard, and this stuff picks up every little bit of colour from everywhere, including my hands. I was gardening just before I did this. I thought my hands were clean, but no, they're a bit of a mess. This pink's picking everything up. Hands are getting cleaner though. So, just like the legs, making a sausage shape, offering it up so that it's about the right thickness, and then cutting to length. And I'm wanting them to come just below the waistband, so you can put your hands in your pockets. That's the right length. Okay, now let's blend them in. Hands are getting everything hot again. Gotta be quick. Other people make this look so easily, and I'm really struggling here. Got it. Okay, let's move on to the neck. You just put a little bit of a neck, it really makes it lifts the head up and it makes it look more realistic. Instead of just dumping the head on top of the shoulders. Doesn't take much, just a tiny bit. Now we've got that on, let's make a collar for the uniform. So flatten out some blue. I wanted to be really flashy, but everything was suddenly starting to get really warm and it was so soft. Off the collar around the back. Smooth it all in, make it look good, but not so smooth that it just blends in. Let's keep it looking like a collar. Now with the black, let's make some shoes. Nothing too fancy, just some blobs on the end of the legs. Again, I can't believe how hard this stuff is. You can see from my fingers it gives off an awful lot of black stain, so I've got to be careful what I touch from now on. So I've made pear-shaped boots. I made a bit of a divot, which is a bit of a waste of time. I'm not actually putting these in, just on the end. But it's giving it the right look. Oh, stop touching everything. And then black fingers, and quickly blend it on. So let's make it look like it's a uniform and not that she's a smurf. Oh, I've lost all the definition here. My wife's uniform zips up the middle, so let's just make a line up there. Show that it's a proper uniform. And put a waistband as well. Right, that's the easy bit. let's get on with the head. Right, this is the second charm I've made. The first one, the head just, oh, it was terrible. So let's see if I can get a little more face to this one. A proper nose and a chin, a mouth. So softening the model clay. So making a little round ball and offering it up so it doesn't look too big. Giving it a little shape so it's got a chin. Again, giving it a bit of a taper down to the neck. That looks about right. And of course all this working is making it nice and soft. Something usable. So I'm going to start with getting the overall shape, putting a cross in it so I know where the eyes go and the nose goes. Putting a few dibs in for where the eyes are going to be. And let's make a nose. Nostrils with my smallest ball head, and blend it in so it doesn't drop off. So the eyes, I'm going for something simple this time. I'm going to start with white, put those in, slightly flatten down. And blue eyes because I've got a lot of blue. And to make the eyes look even more realistic, we're putting eyelids on. And one of the hardest things I find is actually putting a mouth in it. So here we go. That will do. Hair time. I had a proper fight with this. First one I did, I put it all in one piece and I thought that was hard work. So this time I thought I'll put it on in clumps, make it look more natural. So a big chunk for the back. And now I've realised that there's no ears. Let's put some ears on it. So ears on, and I'm touching it a bit too much again. Things are starting to soften up. These are really feathery shaped, at least that's what I was aiming for. And just put these on. That'll lift the hair out and make it look more realistic. It'll certainly give me some idea where to place the hair. it a bit of a lift, give the hair some shape and a bit of body. I think that'll do, but I've overheated the face and I've lost the chin. Oh. Oh well, right, let's get on with the trimmings. My wife does wear a traditional nurse's watch. I'll put one of these on. And to really make it stand out, we'll put a stethoscope on. So I think I'll make this one out of wire. And the wire I'm using is out of bit of electrical wire. Strip the plastic off and that leaves me some nice shiny copper wire. Which I'll bend into shape. Again, using black for the rubber tube. And I'll also use it to fix the metalwork down. Okay, because it's a charm and Lisa wants to hang this in a car, let's make a dangly eye thing. Don't know what they're called. So again, getting a piece of wire. I'll make this after, but I do need something for it to go into. So I'll quickly get a piece of wire and insert it into the head where I want it to be. This is also something I will glue in after it's all baked. Oh, baking time. At the time of baking my charm, I also baked 2 little round blobs that I'm going to stick on the end of the stethoscope. The bits that go in the ear. I'll just super glue these on and put them into place. That was a good one. So I'll loop a piece of copper . Find out how far in it goes, about 3mm. Cut it down to size. Bit of super glue. And in it goes. I was thinking about just putting a thread through like this, but then I thought, no, I'll put a jump ring on. So I've spun it around a bit so the jump ring will be in the right direction. And now quickly make a jump ring and fix that on. Now we have it. Well, it didn't turn out quite as I imagined, but I'm very pleased with the result and I'm sure Lisa will be too. At least you can tell what it is. If you've found this video entertaining, please subscribe for more crafting videos. This is Phil, the Romantic Crafter, saying ta-ra for now.